Yes, I am actually on my way.
Okay, drive safe. We're just getting started.
Okay.
All right. Call the regular meeting of Monday, Rural Housing Authority, Monday, June 26, 2017, meeting to order. Roll call, please.
Bill Powell,
Present.
Melanie Wembley,
Here.
Ray Cruz,
Here.
Scott Morris,
Here?
Joe Grissom,
Here.
Laquita Haynes,
Here.
Yannette Garcia.
She will not be attending.
I'm sorry, you said
She won't be in today.
okay. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of May 22nd, 2017.
I'll make a motion to approve May 22nd minutes.
I second.
The motion is seconded. Any discussions? Not all in favor? Opposed?
Aye.
Motion passes. Approval of the minutes of the special meeting of June 15th, 2017.
I'll make a motion to approve June 15th minutes.
Second. Go ahead, Joe.
Motion is second. Any discussions? If not, all in favor? Opposed? None? Motion passes. Public comments. Limited to 3 minutes. Sharon Ivory.
Hey, how y'all doing? I just want to let y'all know that I did put in some work orders for a mouse that was running through my house. They came up, put down trash, but they did not cork the holes. And I seen the mouse again running across my apartment floor this morning. So Emmett came and I let him know, because he came and asked me, did they plug the holes? And I told him no, and I told him about the mouse. So I just went to the front desk again to put in that order. And first, my window screens, I put an order in for those because my bedroom screen got a big hole in it. And I reported it, put a work order, never got done, and my final screen is not all the way down. It's open and bugs and stuff is coming in. And every night I'm getting ate up by the bugs that's getting in the window screens and stuff, so I don't know what to do next. I did tell Victoria, she told me to go to Walmart and get a patch to put over the screen. And I told her, why do I have to go buy a patch when it's not my responsibility if I reported it? So it's still nothing been done.
How long ago was it that you placed the work order?
Ooh, it was like, I did it last week, week before last, when I came out here, I ran into David, he was here. And I had wrote everything down about the string in my cabinets, cause my kitchen cabinet at the bottom looked like it's been burnt and stuff, and it's real bad. And Victoria told me they was gonna replace the cabinets, which they still ain't did nothing. I got newspaper down there for my pots and pans to sit on. And also, when I opened the cabinet, a mouse jumped out the cabinet. So it's gotta be a hole somewhere there too. And I've just been asking them, to come take care of this. I don't wanna get up and, I'm running, a mouse running across my feet and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I did catch one with the glue. It was a baby, but this one is the big one that I seen this morning, so. I just want to try to get somebody out there to do that.
Okay, we'll look into those work orders and make sure that they're in the system and make sure someone gets out there.
Okay, cause I just told, what's her name at the front desk there?
Laura?
Laura, I just told her again, so she put another one in for me today.
Okay.
Okay, that's all we have for public comments, and it's my understanding that we had another gentleman that wanted to ask if he could make some kind of comment or something, is that correct?
Mr. Margolis, yes. Are you Mr. Margolis?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mr. Margolis, we'll allow you to.
Thank you.
make it.
I was here last month and talked about, the person that I'm the advocate for this, nothing's happened, absolutely nothing. I again ask that you direct the administration to grant his appeal because the 10 days has elapsed. It's been 3.5 years since his first request for an informal hearing, and at that time I was told, we'll get to it eventually, but probably not as fast as you would hope. Well, it's 3.5 years later and it's just too long. So I asked that the board direct the administration to grant his grievance and process the paperwork. Nothing has happened. Thank you.
So, Maria, go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Marcos, I appreciate you advocating for, the gentleman, but are you his, legal
I have a
representation?
power of attorney.
You
I
do
have
have,
a power of attorney on the record with the Housing Authority, and according to both HUD guidelines and your administrative guidance, your administrative plan, he's entitled to an advocate of his choice, and he's chosen me.
okay, has he written to us stating that you're his advocate?
It should be in his file, and it should be when I met with the hearing officer, I gave her the formal power of attorney at that time.
Okay. There will be a letter going out to him sometime this week, is my understanding, stating what avenues that he has to turn around and take, you know, in order to have that representation. But Maria, if you can turn around and look and make sure that is in his file.
Yes, we can check it out.
But we're well aware of, we've had a little transition here, we're well aware of, you know, what's going on, and we're gonna turn around and do our best to address your concerns.
Thank you.
Oh, did you, I'm sorry, did you have a?
No.
Okay. Review of financial reports.
Review of financial reports, looks a little different obviously than what Mr. Gregory used to give you. You'll see some items there that have no subtype for the next one. We'll make sure that those get corrected under the correct subtypes. The other thing that may jump out at you, and I wanna reassure you, is the loss that's showing for the, voucher program, as well as the central office. There's a combination of things going on there. One of them is the recapture that it's typical with Section 8 program. The other is, there is an error in this report, due to some of the funding and where it's categorized. So, working with the accountants to make sure you get updated and corrected information there.
Maria, as you get more into this, as we get more into this, because I think this shows the month, and we'll also have to have something that shows the year to date,
Mhm.
so.
Definitely.
Any other questions on the, financial reports?
No, it's just, and when you work with the accountants on those items, and this next one shows May and June. You know,
Okay.
cause they're gonna have to come in and correct those subtypes.
Yes.
Instead of having to show, maybe show the May, show the June, next time we get together.
Okay. One good thing that will come of that too, even though we do currently operate at a small loss, we have, in working with the accountants, we have identified, an item that's gonna generate more revenue, and that's probably gonna be a good $200,000, if not more, that should be coming in from admin fees and other things there, from port-in vouchers.
Okay. A question on, Carlos, maybe you can answer this pro blacktop paving. I see we spent $3,000 on that. Is that just like, this Quickcrete or something like that that
Yeah,
we use for paper? Yeah,
This will cause both section in Centennial House
okay,
and Nickel Terrace.
okay.
What are the administrative service contracts?
Let's take a look here.
What are you referring to?
I know the list of bills.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the contracts, such as the HR person and all of that we have coming in.
We're paying an HR person $7,300, $7,400 a month?
No, but it could be a combination of, we can pull those bills if you'd like.
Okay. I don't need it right now, but yes, I would like that, and I wanna see, the total on the HR expenditures. And if we have a contract with that person, I wanna see what the scope of that contract is.
Okay.
Carlos, this might be another one for you, Ross, Mechanical Group, what, it says repairs MT and repairs CH. What's,
The Ross Mechanical. Those the ones that we did for the reacting,
okay,
smaller stuff.
okay,
So MT stands for Maple Terrace, CH is Centennial.
Centennial House, okay, that's what I figured, but it's okay, okay, got it, got it. There's only 2 questions I have. Anybody else have anything under financial, review of financial? If not, let's move on to review of departmental reports.
Departmental reports. So one of the big things, as you are aware, is we recently had our REACT inspection for both Maple Terrace and Centennial House. You'll see from the list of bills, we had a lot of contractors, a lot of our in-house guys working on this. We feel so good about this, and we've gotten confirmation from HUD that there's been such an extreme change for the positive that they've actually requested a review. They can't believe it themselves. They're asking, hey, what did you guys do to change this around? Why is there such a huge difference in previous year's scores? So as of right now, unfortunately, they have not released a final score from, according to the HUD rep, we're thinking it's gonna be high 80s, possibly even low 90s, which is a score we haven't seen in many, many moons. The companion development, that's another big thing that I know was on the agenda last time. We do actually have a resolution to sign today, so if you have additional questions, I guess we can get to them at that point in time. As far as the public housing is concerned, public housing, we have, the waiting list information up top, your certifications that were done by the caseworkers, right underneath that. We did have a total of $34.94 of unreported income that is being recouped. There is a purge letter that went out for our HCV and PBV programs, so anyone that was on that waiting list received a letter from us indicating if you're still interested in the program, you need to respond by such a date, otherwise we're gonna remove you.
So that's not factored into these numbers yet that you provided?
Correct. We won't know until after the middle of July what those numbers will do, you know, after the purge. You'll see some of the different events going on at the sites there, everything from, light heap, different Ross information. We just had our first delivery of the farm, triple threat to farm produce items over at Eastwood. It's a pilot program going on there where, they're gonna be providing produce at no cost for our families. The plan is to eventually, once that gets up and running and going good, we're gonna hopefully do that at some of our other family sites as well. And last but not least, you'll see the mass indicators down at the bottom there.
Question about the Eastwood, excuse me, at-risk mentoring summer camp.
Yes.
Where are we with that? We're going forward with that, cause as of now, it has not started.
Last I knew, everything was supposed to be on board and supposed to be started within the next week or two.
Okay,
I'll have to verify with the management there, and, David Smith, I believe, is the main person in charge there.
okay.
And you said that's triple threat that's doing that program?
Mm-hmm. They actually have a vertical farm.
Yeah.
Quite a few of us got to go. Miss Melanie Wimbley was there. The property managers went as well as I did. I didn't even know that the thing existed. There's some pictures on our Facebook page. If anyone's on there, you're more than welcome to go look, but it's literally a vertical farm. They grow this way, you know. It's pretty cool to see.
Cool.
Any other questions in regards to public housing? No, Keyshawn?
The ACB staff completed 72 annuals during May, as well as 44 interims, 7 moves, 2 new admissions, and 3 portability move-ins. On May 31st, we still had our 2 families in the FSS program, and those families are accruing a escrow balance. Our peak reporting rate for May 31st was 99.52%, and each of our CMAT indicators are either at 100%, and we have one that's at 99%.
Any other questions for Keyshawn?
Okay, moving on to, old business. Done. New business, board acceptance of, executive director's resignation. Just for your knowledge, I have, Keith's resignation letter here with me. It's very, I'll read it to you, very, very brief. It's Chairman Powell,
What was the date on this?
the date on this is May 22nd, 2017. So Chairman Powell, it is with great sadness that I submit my resignation as the Executive Director of the Aurora Housing Authority. My last day in office will be June 16th, 2017. I will assist the Aurora Housing Authority in any way that I can throughout this transition. That was it, signed by Keith Gregory. Any discussions or questions on that?
Tell me again what the date was, because that wasn't the date right before our last meeting?
The date on the letter to me is May 22nd, 2017.
Well, you received it
I received it,
the day before our last meeting.
yes,
Which was,
Around that time,
what?
around that time,
No,
it
it
was
was
the
later.
emergency meeting,
On the 14th?
yes.
It was the day,
So he, yeah,
Fifth.
so he received it on the 14th.
you received it at June.
Yes.
So we just need a motion?
All we need is a motion.
Motion, we approve the resignation.
Second.
It's been motion and second. Any other discussions? If not, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Board appointment of interim executive director. As you all know, we decided to appoint Maria as the interim director until time that we decide which direction that we wish to go. And that was effective the Monday of June 8th, 17th, I believe. Whatever the Monday was, June
19th?
19th.
Next Monday.
So I'll need a, motion.
I'm the motion guy tonight. I'm motion that we approve Maria as the interim executive director effective Monday, June 19th.
second.
It's been motion seconded. Any discussions?
So as we, I know we don't discuss specifics of compensation, I don't think, in open session, but is the, are we going to approve a incremental?
Yeah,
plan?
I think we already talked about
Yeah.
what the compensation was gonna be.
I think we can technically discuss it, I just don't, I don't have that, I know we discussed it and. So we're gonna re-
It's, for the interim, I think, if you, tell me if I'm wrong, I think we said it was gonna be 85,000.
Okay,
I think, I'm almost sure that's was the amount that we had come up with. Am I
okay. So that incremental piece will go into effect as of June 19th.
going to effect as of June 19th, that's correct.
And if we get into a situation where down the road we're in a different position and she's gonna accept her old position back, then,
Then we'll need to.
so this is like an incremental layer, that's how
Yes.
we're handling it?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
I just want to go on record, Chief, that, 'cause there are a whole bunch of employees here for the Aurora Housing Authority,
Yes.
that number one, this is interim.
Interim.
Number two, the board still needs to decide what we're gonna do, if we're gonna do a national search, if we're gonna do a local search. And number three, if anybody in the room feels that they're qualified for the position, to please apply.
So noted. moving on, if there's no other discussions, moving on to resolution 2017-06, approval of intergovernmental agreement Camp Hannah.
So as you know, we've been working this project over at the Campana building. At some point or another, Batavian, the Aurora Housing Authority did have some sort of agreement from back in the 80s to have minimal units. With this new project, of course, it calls for more vouchers to be available. So today, it's brought to the board to, basically revise that old agreement that's out there.
Yes. And I think we discussed this, we had discussed this previously as far as the number of vouchers. So that today it's just firming up the fact that we're good with, everything that we've been told, and we can go forward with the plan on going forward with the project.
I make a motion that we pass resolution number 17-06.
I second.
So a motion is second. Any other discussions?
Just what's the next step after this, after the,
The next step, there's, I believe what you have in front of you,
Yeah.
which is I would sign off, or the chairman signs off on that, goes to Batavia, and the next step is actually up to Batavia to have approved on their end.
okay,
They have,
that's
they have to vote on that, right?
I believe so,
Yes, I think we do. Yeah.
okay, thank you.
Any other questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion passes. Here.
No,
See, all these technical people, man, I'm telling you.
I get electronic signatures. I can
The
send it.
next item, if we're ready for it, is resolution 1707. This is similar to what we've done in past years. It's the intergovernmental, agreement with DuPage. And this is mostly because there is a portion of Aurora that falls in DuPage County. Even though it falls in DuPage County, as long as it has an Aurora address, they're gonna come do their business with us, is basically what it is.
motion we approve resolution 17-07.
Second.
Motion is second. Any other discussions? Being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None. Motion passes. All right, I will entertain a motion to go into executive session for the purpose of approval of employee salary modification and board approval of settlement.
I make a motion we go into executive session.
Second.
Motion second, discussions. Discussions? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? None?